a pretty nice Friday morning. It still is 49 degrees, so it's a little chilly. I'm out here at the herb garden. I am bringing some of my starts out here and going to plant some more stuff because, as you can see, there's just nothing going on in here except for some Italian parsley that is coming back and my strawberries, and the lavender is starting to come back a little bit. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up and get some stuff growing. Our temperatures are supposed to be pretty good. Everything I'm going to put in here is going to be cold hardy, so let's see what I can do with this. So there's my starts from in the house that I'm going to be planting, and then I also am going to be planting some Swiss chard, some iceberg lettuce, some kale, some Paris Island lettuce, spinach, and some peas. And then maybe something else, I'm not sure. But this is what we're going to go with for now. So I'm going to finish cleaning this bed up and I will bring you back. Okay, so this is the way I have it laid out so far. I think this is what I'm going to do. On this side, I'm going to do the Swiss chard and the spinach and my broccoli starts. And I'm going to do the kale and lettuces on this side and just leave the Italian parsley for now, see how it does, and then probably get the rest of my herbs in pots and surrounding this raised bed. Y'all, this is the celery that I had planted from store-bought celery. That's the root. I mean, it took something to get it out of the ground. And I just had a bird fly over my head and it almost attacked me, I think. How funny. It's really noisy today. So, I don't know if I should have kept that or not, but I don't know if it'll regrow if I plant it. It don't look too healthy. It does have a piece of green right there, but I don't know. I think I'll just toss it. But that thing's huge. Okay, y'all, so I have my seeds in, and I did sow them pretty heavily. And there's my broccoli starts, and I broke a leaf. And I do have my lettuce seeds in, and I did sow them heavily as well. Just have to be careful when I'm thinning them out. But the seeds are so small that I just decided to do it that way, and it's okay. So right here where the Italian parsley is, I'm going to leave it, but what I'm going to do to fill the space is plant some of my sweet alyssum from last year. Sweet alyssum will not only attract the pollinators, but it will also lure away like aphids. So, and it'll also help control the weeds in this empty space until that parsley grows bigger. So, but alyssum spreads pretty good, so I can just kind of trim it up to where I want it. So hopefully everything does good. I am going to, we're going to have heavy rain, so I'm just going to barely water it, and my soil is already moist. So probably don't even need to put anything on it, but I'll put a little bit. And then I'm going to figure out where I'm going to plant the cilantro and the chives and the sage, probably in a pot. I have my thyme that was up on the deck and it did really well, so I moved it over here. I kind of like to have all of my herbs in this one spot, except for what I keep in the kitchen. There's the lavender, and I do have more lavender seeds, but I'm going to be planting some lavender somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so that's pretty much that. And then I have this old bucket in this grow bag right here just because it's broken and it's ugly, but I'll plant something in that. And then these little chairs, which the arm has fell off of that one, but anyways, they have little pots in them. There's one over here on the other side of this little cart, and I usually put flowers in that for pollination. Strawberries are doing really good. I moved some of the mulch away and we have new growth. So they did really good over the winter. And so I'm gonna take some of that mulch off so they can get some more air and start growing a little bit more. And that's it for now, but I will bring you guys back when I get some more of this stuff planted. Okay, so I have another one of these buckets that I put in here and planted the sage and cilantro in that, and the chives I'll just put in the corner. And then over here in the ugly bucket, I'm going to plant some peas. So I think they'll do all right in this bucket. It's pretty good soil. I had green beans in it last year and they did great. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so all of that is ready. I've got everything planted in here that I need to. And I've even got an extra pot here for my basil when it's ready to come out. And then I'll have a few more pots in here as well for a couple of other herbs. But that's the herb garden so far. I'm gonna go check out the rest of the yard. Okay, y'all, since that herb bed is done, I'm gonna work on this one again. I'm gonna clean the weeds out, but I'm gonna plant some more flowers in here. We have tulips, y'all. Look at that. First bloom. They're coming up. All of them. Look at that. I have some sweet peas in here somewhere. I'm going to try to find them. But here's some more bulbs. And I know I planted more than this, so I need to go back and see what else was supposed to be here. But I think that there was supposed to be 3 rows. But there's a lot of weeds. I haven't decided what I'm doing with this bed yet. I do still have the garlic that I planted right here. That's those bulbs that I just recently planted. And there's a couple of pieces that's on top of the ground that's starting to sprout, so I'm going to stick those in the ground. And then plant something over here beside the garlic until it's ready to be pulled out. And then I think that this is probably going to be either a cherry tomato bed, or I had zinnias last year, but I think I have another plan for those. So here is a cabbage that is dead, so I'm going to pull that up. But I'm going to get this all cleaned out now and get some spring flowers in here. Okay, y'all, so that was brutal. That big old pile of weeds. I found my sweet peas. They were completely buried in weeds. And I don't know if they'll come back or not. So, but I did get the weeds, and I'm going to just leave those. And then I have this row of bulbs that I had planted. And of course the tulips. And then there's another sweet pea right there. Well, I'm gonna leave those, and I think the only thing I really have, I have some pansies, but I already have them in a pot in my front yard, so I'm gonna leave those. But I do have bachelor button from last year, which I already have growing in a pot. So I think I'm going to do some bachelor buttons in here, and then when I'm able, maybe put some petunias and stuff around it. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be starting a whole bunch of flower seeds, so I will just go from there. So I think I'm going to do bachelor buttons in between these sweet peas on both sides, and then I will be back to work on that side. Buddy, are you out here helping? Are you helping, Mom? You're such a good boy. Waylon, are you a good boy? A good boy? He helping, Mom? Well, I got all the weeds that I could out of this one, and now it is pouring down rain. So that is going to be the end of the day for me, and I'm exhausted, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got done today, and I will see you guys on the next one. Spring's here, y'all. Have a good day.